Recently, I did a 1-year review of my 2015 Kawasaki Versys. This is a INNOVV K1. It's the motorcycle system, and it consists of 2 cameras. And here I put the front camera. Now that camera case is actually it's kind of hard aluminum, and I mounted it on the front with a leftover Senna camera mount from my Senna Prism, and it seems to work pretty well. Here's my back camera. I don't know if the camera's even going to capture it right here, but yeah, there it is. So I kind of looked at the video quality, and it actually looks pretty good. There it is right now. I see it. Now the DVR portion of it goes under the seat, and here it is right here, and here I am trying to operate the camera and pull this out. Now see it, this I installed this. I did a relay. I installed a 30 amp relay, kind of as they have on their website, and it's plugged in direct to the battery here. Goes through a fuse, the fused link here to the 30 amp relay that runs whenever the bike is turned on. So it's got its own power source. And then the kit includes this ballistic nylon case. And here by default it shows both cameras on, and then there's there's the front camera, and then shows the rear camera. But it just runs behind the scenes. You never see it. It just runs, and I actually turned this on myself because it has a battery inside. So when you wire it up, just as the instructions say, and again, there's already a lot of videos on it, but on most motorcycles, there's always a little bit of room. Here you can see I always carry a trauma pack. I always carry a space blanket, a couple extra tools that, a Gerber multi-tool and a crescent wrench. So I always want to have at least something. I always carry spare gloves. Just something I have, and of course my tank bag. I got a few essential items, and I'm not running my saddlebags today. Just kind of want to run without them. If you've been riding a while, you've already seen things happen, so it's just kind of a wise idea to be able to have everything on camera. And while I do have my helmet cam, it's kind of nice not to run that sometimes, because that just runs on the battery. This system here by INNOVV, it just runs off the bike's power. It does have an internal battery, so when you shut the power off, it does continue to record, but then it will gracefully shut down and save the file. So I have reviewed several of the videos. I don't know if I'll put them up on this video or not, but the quality is pretty good. I opted not to run the 1080p. I run run it at 720, and it's at 30 frames per second. I was kind of thinking that it would have 60 frames per second, but it doesn't. But at 30, it's pretty good. It's a good video on the front and the back. I found that on the back, it kind of seems like it shakes a little bit, but it's still pretty good. And it's nice to have video running all the time. Now I ran the wires along the frame. The front fairing here was off. I ran it, and I didn't zip tie it, but here you can see a Velcro strip where the wires goes up underneath there. And any place where the wires might chafe, I did put them through like a vinyl wire loom that you can get at any auto parts store. We got like a 20-foot roll at one point, and I'm still using it up. So you protect your wires, and everything kind of neatly wrapped up. The length on the wire length on the cameras and everything seemed to be just about right, just a little bit longer than you need, but not too long. It also comes with a couple of lens protectors. I just put it on the front, so when it gets dinged up, I'll replace it. And I may buy some more, because if you get a ding in your camera lens, you're always gonna see that. So, but again, it does come with a couple of different brackets. You figure out how you want to do it, but it is a 1/4 thread, and it was actually fairly straightforward to attach. And fortunately, my center prism came with a lot of extra mounting hardware that I wasn't using, so this actually worked out pretty well. If you're thinking about installing a camera on your bike, it's a pretty good price. And the other thing that I will say about it is the thing came really fast. It came all the way from Hong Kong, and I had it, I think it was like 4 days. It took like 4 days from the time that I placed the order to the time I actually had it in my hand. So these days you got to have a video witness. It just makes sense to protect yourself. Plus, you might get some cool video out of it too.